girl, Miss Fab. We are here with G Talk. You are tuned in with the beautiful Miss Jessica Harvey.
You're so sweet. Hey.
We're about to ask you a couple of questions because, of course, our viewers want to know about you.
Okay.
And what you bring to the table in this world, of course.
Well, I do bring the table, but I'll bring something to the table as well. All right. No, seriously, let's get started. I'm sorry.
So tell us a little bit about you, Jessica.
Well, I'm 26 years old. I have a YouTube channel. I guess that's why I'm here. And I am in school, and that's pretty much it. Like, that's just me. I'm alive, I have a YouTube channel, I'm in school, and that's it. Nothing much more to me, honestly.
What are you in school for?
Organizational management. Okay. I should be getting my bachelor's next year.
Okay.
I passed all my classes. I'm working on it.
And what do you plan to do with that?
Ooh. Really, honestly, if we're being real, I'm going to school just because it sounds good. Honestly, if my YouTube channel continues to take off the way it is, I probably won't use my degree. But I don't want my kids to have, my future kids, I don't have any yet. Okay. I don't want them to have an excuse to be like, well, Mom, you ain't go to school. And like, just get the paper, make it look good, make it sound good, and just get it over with. I'm so close to finishing anyways.
Put it in a frame, hang it up.
Right, you know, send one to grandma. And
there you go. Okay. All right, so you're known for your YouTube channel. So tell us, when was that established? What inspired you to start this channel? Tell us a little about that.
Actually, what most people don't know, this is actually my third YouTube channel. I started one in like 2010, and I was doing like singing videos. Oh. And then one of my friends found it, and I was like, wow, this is embarrassing. So I deleted the whole thing. I'm like, absolutely not. And then I had another channel where it was like, I don't know what the heck I was doing, but I deleted that one. And then last year, no, 2016 in November, I started my natural hair YouTube channel. And then like 2 months later, my boyfriend at the time found it, because I didn't tell anybody, because I was still kind of embarrassed. I didn't want anyone to know until it started popping. So then my boyfriend, he sent me this, my ex-boyfriend, he sent me a video. He's like, hey, this girl kind of looks like you. Oh, wow. He knew it was me, but he was like, what's this girl? It looks familiar. And I was so embarrassed, I wanted to delete my channel again, because I don't know why, I just didn't want anyone to know. Like, this is like my secret thing. And then everyone started finding out, and then now here I am.
Right. So when did that start? The hair one.
Oh, that was 2016 November.
Okay, so it took you a couple tries.
Yes.
I mean, ultimately you wanted to be on this YouTube channel where like gazillions and millions of people can see you, but nobody locally you wanted to see.
Right, yeah. Like, I feel weird still to this day when people ask me about it, like people that I know, I feel weird. Like, I don't want to talk to you about it. When people like that I don't know ask me, I'll talk all day, but my mom's like, oh God, I love your new video. I'm like, it's embarrassing. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. I mean, that's understandable because it's, people that know you.
Weird, yeah. It's just weird for some reason.
Right. So what separates you from other hair YouTubers?
Well, I think that I just add a lot of my personality into my videos, and I also add like my faith into my videos. Like, I'll add Christian music into the background sometimes. And I'm goofy. Like, if I mess up, I'm not gonna edit it out. I'll keep it in there, and just like, I just want to keep it as real as possible. Okay. Even if my hairstyle sucks, I'll just keep the video because I want people to know, like, my hair comes out trash sometimes too, but this is what it is. This is real life. So I just try to keep it as authentic as possible. Okay,
and that's good. So you focus on natural hair. Were you always natural?
No, I wasn't. Actually, at first I was relaxed, and I had some really nice relaxed hair, I'm not gonna lie. But then I dyed my hair purple, and it all broke off. And then that's when this happened.
Oh no.
So yeah, like
double string.
Yeah, man, it just.
Oh no.
My hair didn't pull through, but I'm so happy that happened because if I was still relaxed, I would never have made a YouTube channel.
Right.
So, and now natural hair is popping anyways. Like,
it is.
All the black boys love girls with natural hair.
They really do.
Oh my God, are you natural?
I am.
Oh, okay, I was about to say. Relaxed hair is cool too.
I am. This is one of my protective styles.
Yes, honey. Looks good.
Swinging to the side. Okay, so you mentioned that you like to incorporate your faith into your videos, so that's what separates you, which is really good. So you being a young adult and a Christian, do you find it challenging to stay relevant, in the social media world, especially with
I'm
secular people?
I'm so glad you asked me that question because this is something that I'm kind of struggling with, because this is why. Like, maybe a month ago, I posted a try-on haul where you do fashion videos or whatever, And in my mind, when I ordered the clothes, I was like, this is a little racy, you know, but I was like, whatever. So I posted the video. Most of the clothes wasn't that bad, but there was this one red dress and the split was like up to my hip. Like, you can't even wear underwear with it, you know what I'm saying? That's your freakum dress. But I was like, all right, you know, whatever, I'll just make it sound cute. So in the video, I'm like, oh, you can't wear this dress to church, trying to make it sound like I would never wear this, but I really wouldn't. So long story short, I posted the video. I felt some type of way about it, but I was like, this is gonna get some good views. It's funny, blah, blah. And then I had a subscriber email me. She's like, she came at me real respectfully, and she's like, hey, I didn't want to come at you in your comments and embarrass you, but I'm just saying, you know, you say you're a woman of God, and I see you as my sister in Christ, and honestly, those clothes you're wearing were a little inappropriate, like, for a woman of God. And at first, I was like, this is my channel, and you ain't my mama, and I don't know you from Adam, so I'm gonna do what I want. But I knew it wasn't right from the beginning. Then I asked my friend, he was like, I asked a guy, because, you know, guys are, they're like, I don't care, it looks good. But he was like, it's a little much. So then I deleted it. And I posted another video explaining, like, not apologizing, but kind of like explaining why I deleted it and just saying, you know, I'm gonna be more mindful. But since I did that, like, people are always like coming at me like, you know, I noticed you're not talking about Jesus in your videos as much, like, you need to let your light shine, or, you know, some of your music. I'm like, wait, no. Like, I'm a Christian, but like, I don't really know how to explain this without sounding like a heathen, but like, I'm still like a regular person. Like, I don't want them to look at me and be like, you need to be Hail Mary because we're all looking up to you. I always tell them, like, if you're looking for someone perfect, please unsubscribe, because it ain't me. But I'm a Christian, and I will always, you know, talk about my faith, but I'm struggling just like the next person. So
you're trying to find the balance.
It's hard to balance, but I mean, I'm never gonna hide Jesus on my channel, but I'm not gonna talk about him every day because it's a hair channel at the end of the day. It's not a Jesus channel, but I wouldn't be here without him. You're right. Shout out to you, Jesus. Never would have made it. It's happened one time.
Okay, so what's your ultimate goal with this channel? Is this like just something that you do as a hobby, or you're actually aspiring to do bigger and better things with it?
Well, at first it was a hobby, and then when I hit 70,000 subscribers, which was like 2 months ago, I quit my job.
What?
Yeah, to do it full time.
I'm sorry. I didn't catch that. But say that again.
Yes, I did quit my job at 70,000, and honestly, I quit it because I really felt like God told me to. I'm not even playing. Like, I
don't believe you.
I promise. I was praying. I'm going to work every day, and I'm like, something isn't right. I'm like, God, please, like, I go to work, all I'm thinking about is my YouTube channel, and I was like, you know what? I prayed about it. I'm telling you, this is a real story.
This is what?
This is February. Where are we in? May now? So 3. February, I had 70,000. I was like, you know what? This could be a business. I'm making money. Not as much as I want to, but I'm like, if I work harder, I can make more. So I was like, Lord, please, you know, give me a sign if I should quit, because I'm a sign girl. Like, if I'm like, Lord, if the sky is blue tomorrow, it's a yes. You know, whatever. I'm a sign girl. So I'm like, Lord, give me a sign. What should I do? So like 2 days later, my boss calls me into his office, and he's like, you know, Jessica, I can tell that you're not really, you know, into this job. Like, do you want to stay here, or do you want to give you some time? Like, do you want to stay? And I was like, oh, I'm glad you asked. I was like, I don't want to stay here. I want to do something else.
Wow.
He was like, okay, how much time do you need? And I was like, I would rather leave today, but I'll give you the 2 weeks, whatever. So whatever, I quit my job, and then in 2 months, I got 30,000 subscribers. And usually I would get 5,000 subscribers a month, because like I said, it took me like a year and a half to get to 70,000. And then, yes. And
so the more time you invested in it,
the better, yeah. And now I'm at 100 plus K,000. And it's just
congratulations.
It's doing good things. Thank you.
So how did you turn this into a money-making business?
Well, at first I was getting ripped off, because companies, they'll email you. You put your email in the description box, and companies will email you, say, hey, we'll send you free stuff for a video. And I was like, oh, free stuff, cool, cool. And then I started watching some bigger YouTubers who would give advice about YouTube channels. They're like, make sure you charge for these promotions. I was like, oh, I could charge. So I started charging these people. Now that's where you make the bucks. Charge. No free promotion for anybody. So this interview actually is going to cost you as well. Don't worry about that later. Have your people call mine.
Yeah, definitely. Invoice.
But yeah, like, I get money off of the views, and then I get money off of sponsored videos. So that's just... And don't let these people be like, oh, we can't afford that. If you tell them no, like, okay, well, I don't want to work with you then. They'll be like, okay, we'll talk to our manager and we'll give you the... I'm like, that's what I thought. You're giving my money. I'm playing with y'all. So yeah, that's how it works.
Okay. Okay, so ultimately you want this to just be your full-time.
You know, how I feel, I'm gonna ride the wave as long as I can, because there's YouTubers out there who have 500,000 subscribers, but nobody's watching their videos anymore because they're not relevant anymore. Right. So with YouTube, you gotta take it while it's there, because eventually, for some people, it doesn't last forever. So for me, while it's here, I'll have it, but if it dies out, that's why I'm still going to school, get my degree, and I'll have a backup if I need to. So right now, I'm just going with the flow.
That's good. So have you had to face anything that made you feel like, I don't want to do this anymore?
These are some really good questions.
You know.
Yeah. Yes, good. Yes, actually.
I had a little bit of help. I'm gone.
Shout out to whoever helped you.
Right.
Very good. Yes, like December, my hair used to be black or dark brown, whatever. December, I bleached my hair this color, and people were not used to seeing me with this hair color. And the amount of negative comments I got on that video. And when I say negative, not just like, oh girl, I don't like it, like people calling me ugly, like, oh, you look like you fell into a pool of orange juice, like, you know, you don't like, you're like, it was a lot, like, you're too dark for that skin color. And it was like maybe out of 500 comments, like, I mean, only maybe like half of them were bad, and half doesn't seem like that bad, but I'm not used to getting negative comments like that. Maybe like 2 or 3, but like maybe like 250 of them were just people telling me I'm ugly, doesn't look good on you, like blah blah blah.
Wow.
And I was like, who y'all talking to? Like, I don't need this. Like, I don't need you guys. At that time I had a job. I was like, I'm not doing this no more. Yeah, I was real upset. And then I made a video addressing the haters, and then I got more hate. They were like, you don't like, it was just too much. And I was like, I don't need y'all. I'm about to just forget it. I don't care no more. Like, me and my orange hair, we gonna go somewhere and just be happy on our own. No one tell me what to do. So then I took a break for like 2 months. And eventually, people were just like, oh, you know, it actually does look good. I'm like, I know it looks good. That's why I did it.
I mean, but it takes a while for anybody to adjust.
For their eyes to adjust.
Exactly,
I understand. I understand. Like, you should have went red. I'm like, every dark-skinned girl does the burgundy red. I want to do something different. And I do understand it takes a while for people to adjust. So I'm not going to lie. When I first got my hair done, I was like, wow, this is really ugly. But I have to fake it till I make it. So, and then black started growing in. So it's a better transition now. But it was just, I didn't want to do it anymore. I was like, I'm not taking this, because people are so quick to talk behind a computer screen, and they don't even have profile pictures. I'm like, you're probably ugly, but I can't see you. And I was real upset. Yeah, but
you can't see him.
I can't, but I did a few times.
Jesus loves you.
Jesus, yeah, I did a few be blessed, but sometimes I was like, who are you talking to? Like, God's still working on me. I haven't got my certificate of completion yet, so you know.
Progress,
for sure.
Okay, so what has pushed you to continue was the fact that you just had to say, I'm just gonna ignore the foolishness, basically. That's good. So, being that you are now in the era of promoting natural hair and natural beauty, can you tell us about your natural journey and the hardest part you had to face during it?
Okay, yeah,
not the commentary from the people, but
just being natural itself.
The transition of you being natural.
Right, well, I mean, I feel like I was only natural for like the first 5 years of my life, and the second, like, other 19 years of my life, I was relaxed. So I was pretty much just used to relaxed hair, and everyone was used to seeing me with long, relaxed hair. So of course, you know, when you first big chop, everyone was like, what the heck, what are you doing? Not people in the comments, like my regular, everyone around me. I didn't have a YouTube channel when I first cut off my hair. And even myself, I was like, wow, I really am only my hair. Because my hair is what people knew me by, like, oh yeah, the black girl with the long hair, and now it's just like the black girl with no hair. So it was hard to like look at myself, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so ugly. Wow. It was hard, and then learning the texture of my hair was hard because I'm used to having straight hair, and now it's like nappy, or not nappy. Wait, edit that out because they get upset. It was kinkier, and I was like, oh my gosh, what do I do? And learning different products and stuff like that, and just being it's the confidence factor, you know. Learning how to be confident, because you know, as a dark-skinned girl, what I really held on to was my long hair. I was like, oh, this sets me apart. And now I'm dark-skinned with no hair, and Lupita Nyong'o wasn't popping at that time, so like people weren't praising black girls with bald heads at the time, so I was like, oh my god, what do I do? So it took me a while to adjust to the confidence part about being natural, and then, you know, as your hair grows, you just get more comfortable and more used to how to take care of it and things like that. So yeah, that was the hardest part, the confidence.
Okay, so you mentioned that, you know, during the process you realized when you chopped your hair off that you really were your hair.
Right.
Like, you identified with the length of your hair and things of that nature. Like, what would you say to girls who are that doesn't have long hair, that is natural, but is struggling with that whole transition, like what would you say to them?
Well, there is a song by India Ari. I hope it's her, or it's the other one that's just like her. Yeah, I am not my hair. You're not. You're like, you're beautiful from within. Honestly, confidence is really key. Like, you can have bald hair, you go out there and you're smiling, and people are gonna see it radiating through you. Right. If you go out there and you're like, oh my god, like, is my hair okay? Like, do I look ugly? Like, people are gonna see that you're not confident, and it's gonna make you look uglier. Right. Not just not confident. So if your hair is short and you better rock it, girl. You better get some big hoop earrings, put a little flower in your head, and just wear what you have. That's what God gave you. Embrace it. Right. If you can't change something, just embrace it. Exactly. You know, and just go with it. Right.
And watch her YouTube channel on natural hair transitions.
Let's plug that in. Yes. I have good tips. Okay.
And products, because through the journey you had to try different products to figure out what works for your hair.
So many. That's another annoying part. You got to try so many products. You waste a lot of money. Just buy Shea Moisture. If you're new, just go to Shea Moisture, and then you'll figure the rest out later. Just start off with Shea Moisture.
Right.
That's the key.
Because different hair textures take different products.
Right.
And I think people feel like because you use it, it's going to work for them.
So not accurate at all.
I mean, try it, but you might have to try some other things.
Right, yeah. Be open to that.
So that your hair can look like this. Oh. Yeah. Yes. Eventually.
Or, the protective styles. Right. That's also really great. Yeah.
There you go.
I really need to get that. That's cute. That's really cute.
I'll give you the number.
Yeah, please do. Thank you.
This is it. Last question. So what's next for Jessica?
Ooh. Well, I'm hoping to work with some more brands, some more hair brands. I would really, this is a reach, but I feel like it can happen. Like, of course. There's a lot of YouTubers who end up in commercials, like natural hair commercials, and I mean, I have white teeth. My skin's normally really clear. So, I mean,
no, you're beautiful.
Wow, thank you so much. I don't know, I just really feel like that's like my end goal. My end goal is not like 1 million subscribers, because it's not impossible, but that's such a reach. But I would love to be in a natural hair commercial. I would love that so much. So that is what I hope is next. But for my short-term goal, just to continue reaching as many girls as I can and continue to help them and continue to build my brand as much as I can.
That's good. All right. Well, Miss Jess, thank you so much for being with us. You are tuned in, like I said, to G Talk. This is your girl, Miss Fab, and we will see you next time.
Bye.